If you ever get tempted to buy a keto apple cider vinegar gummy supplement, you need to watch this video because chances are at the end of this video, you won't be buying that product. It's very similar formula, comes under many different brands like the Keto Lux or the Bioscience, BioLife, Vital Pulse, BioHealth, Horback, Justified Laboratories, and BioFast. And there's probably 100 more. Incredible claims. You can have instant fat burning, accelerated fat burning, and you can even transform your body. I mean, right in the title, they'll use Shark Tank, but not as endorsed by Shark Tank. They just use shark and tank in the sentence. And then you assume that it's endorsed by Shark Tank when it's absolutely not endorsed. So they'll mix weight loss with Shark Tank. They'll call it Weight Shark Loss Tank or Shark Fat Tank Loss. This is called subliminal messaging. It's ridiculous. Okay. Now, here's another thing that they'll put in there that they kind of trick people. Made in the USA. Well, all that means is that they're putting the ingredients together in a bottle in the United States. The ingredients usually come from China. Okay. Because I sell supplements. I know this little loophole that people use, and they use it all the time. Sometimes people even ask me, well, Dr. Berg, why do you sell supplements? You shouldn't sell supplements. I said, well, would you rather a marketer sell them who really doesn't know about supplements, that doesn't care about the ingredients, that has a brand, but not an individual person behind that brand that you can actually, listen to their philosophy? They'll use terms like gluten-free, right? Well, here you take out the gluten, which is the protein out of wheat. Okay, so you might not be allergic to it. You might not be sensitive, but now you took out that protein. It's going to be more carbohydrates, less protein. And they'll even use terms like all natural, like that really means anything legally. It doesn't. But the biggest problem with these gummies, okay, is that per serving size, which usually is 2, come out to about 3 to 5 grams of sugar. Now realize 1 teaspoon of sugar is 4 grams. So if it's 5 grams of sugar per serving size, it's a little bit more than a teaspoon of sugar. I mean, think about the whole bottle, right? If we add up a 60 count, which is the usual number of these gummies in one bottle, you're talking about in that tiny little bottle, there are 30 teaspoons of sugar. This is not a keto product. This is a candy. It should be in the candy section. But I think people, think because they look so cute and they taste so sweet and they're really, the texture is very chewy. I mean, they wouldn't sell them or they wouldn't claim to be keto unless they really were keto. No, they're not keto. Just look at the ingredients. And then some of these products, they don't even have the ingredients in the listing. And Amazon, you have to dig and try to find it. But anytime when they list the ingredients, the first ingredient is probably the majority of the product, okay? And usually the first ingredient is either corn syrup or sugar cane or some other type of sugar, okay? And it's not just one sugar, there's like several sugars within the ingredients. If we just take glucose syrup by itself, that has a glycemic index of 100. Corn syrup has a glycemic index of 115, okay? That is like way, way too high. This is not keto. It's a scam. It'll bump you out of ketosis and you'll probably feel bloated and you're definitely not going to lose weight. You might feel a little bit tired after you take them because that spike in sugar. The B vitamins that they add are just really, really cheap. And then on top of that, the apple cider vinegar. 1 serving size, which is 2 gummies, comes out to 500 milligrams of apple cider vinegar. Well, do you know what an average serving size of apple cider vinegar out of the bottle is? 15 grams of apple cider vinegar. In other words, if we compare 1 actual serving size of apple cider vinegar in a tablespoon, that would be equivalent to the entire bottle of gummies, okay? So when you're getting a serving size of gummies, you're just getting several drops of apple cider vinegar. It's not going to do anything. You'd be much better off just buying apple cider vinegar, putting it in some water. And by the way, I would always recommend the brand Fairchild's, not Berg, because Berg used to be good, but they started diluting their apple cider vinegar with water, just watering it down, but they didn't bring the price down, right? So if you just add water and dilute it, you make a lot more profit. But Fairchild's has some really good integrity, and they do not dilute their apple cider vinegar. In fact, it's raw, it's organic, and It's awesome. But anyway, I wanted to do this video because a lot of people ask me, are those gummies any good? Should I get some? Are they going to help me? And the answer is a big fat no. I wouldn't waste your money. I would instead buy some actual, real apple cider vinegar. Now, because of the censoring and the suppressing of the algorithms on YouTube, it's becoming more difficult to find my content. And there's a lot of content that I cannot put on YouTube, unfortunately. So to make sure you have full access of all my information, go to drberg.com and subscribe to my newsletter by clicking the link down below in the description. I will see you on the other side. Now, speaking about apple cider vinegar, if you have not seen my very popular apple cider vinegar video that has tens of thousands of views, I put it up right here. Check it out.